The game is afoot. And so, apparently, am I. I deduce why you amuse, I observe why you confuse. Every clue is a muse, every lie I see right through. Top hat on my head, but my mind's razor sharp. Elementary tactics leave opponents in the dark. I don't need a badge, I don't chase with a gun. Just a magnifying glass and the mind that weighs a ton. Watson's by my side, but the pen is my sword. I dissect every case like a surgical lord. You think you're clever? Step into my parlor. I'll unravel your plot faster than a cheap scholar. From Baker Street to the streets where the wicked play, I see through your facade in the blink of an eye. I say, elementary, my dear, I see it crystal clear. Every secret, every motive, every hidden fear. Elementary, my dear, the truth is drawing near. Sherlock Holmes is on the case. Bow down and disappear. I'm the consulting detective, the king of deduction. Your alibis crumble under my cold inspection. You left a single hair, a fingerprint to trace. While you're running in circles, I'm winning the race. I smoke my pipe slow, let the logic ignite. Turn chaos to order in the dead of the night. No need for brute force, just a logical strike. I'll solve your whole life before you finish your pint. From Moriarty schemes to the smallest of crimes, I see patterns you miss 1,000 times. Call me arrogant, perhaps, but it's fact. When I enter the room, the mystery cracks. Elementary, my dear, I see it crystal clear. Every secret, every motive, every hidden fear. Elementary, my dear, the truth is drawing near. Sherlock Holmes is on the case. Bow down and disappear. The game is never over. The Hound is always on the scent. And when the fog clears, so, if you got a riddle, a puzzle, or a scheme, bring it to Baker Street, I'll dismantle your dream. I'm the master of logic, the lord of detail. While you fumble in darkness, I'll see you in jail. No foul play escapes this cerebral machine. I'm Sherlock bloody Holmes, the sharpest you've seen. The case is closed, but the game has only just begun. London, 1881, a most singular case. Watson, take notes, the game is afoot. Yeah. I met a doctor, wounded, broken, rather glum. Invalided at a war, Afghanistan had done him done. Shared lodgings at 221B, a chemical experiment or 3. He watched me work and said, good Lord Holmes, how can this be? Blood on the wall, written rage, but that was just a start. I saw the cab, the mud, the pills. I tore the case apart. 2 pills, 1 poison, 1 perfectly fine. The murderer played a deadly game, but I saw every sign. I don't guess, I observe, I deduce, I divine. While Scotland Yard is lost, I'm 10 steps down the line. This is a study in Scarlet, blood on the floor. A study in Scarlet, I'm settling the score. From Jefferson Hope to the revenge he swore. I cracked the case wide open. Elementary, of course. Elementary, of course. American vengeance riding on a cabman's seat. Tracking Enoch Drebber through the London streets. Love and hate and poison pills, a twisted moral code. But logic is my weapon, I walk straight down that road. The wedding ring, the pills, the cab tracks in the mud. Every detail sang to me like music in my blood. While Lestrade and Gregson stumbled, tripping over clues, I sat back with my violin and paid my proper dues. They call it luck, they call it chance, they call it clever guess. I simply see what others miss, the truth in the mess. This is a study in Scarlet, blood on the floor. A study in Scarlet, I'm settling the score. From Jefferson Hope to the revenge he swore. I cracked the case wide elementary, of course. In the chemistry of crime, I am the master. Every motive, every clue, I see it faster. Watson may write the stories, but I live the art. The world's first consulting detective from the start. So if you think you can hide, if you think you can run, bring your Scarlet secrets, I'll unravel everyone. From Baker Street to Brixton, I own the night and day. Sherlock Holmes is in the house, and the game is here to stay. The case is solved, another victory for observation. Watson, the brandy, if you please. A most singular case. A stepfather with murder in his blood. Listen closely. Can you hear it? Yeah, late night, I Stoke Moran, terror in the air. A young lady trembling with a deathly stare. She told me of the whistle, a sound so low and strange, coming through the darkness, something rearranged. Stepfather Roiler, a brute with eyes of stone, kept the cheetah and the baboon, but worse lurked unknown. A vamp between the rooms, a bed nailed to the floor, a bell rope hanging useless. I knew what it was for.
No ordinary killer, no ordinary plan. This devil had a weapon that no man could understand. In the darkness,
death is coming slow,
slithering in silence,
nowhere safe to go.
Whistle in the darkness,
death is coming slow.
Speckled Bangle is crawling,
time is running low. He trained the snake with milk and darkness, pure evil design, sent it through the ventilator, cold-blooded and refined. One bite in the night while the victim lay asleep. Death comes creeping slowly while the family weeps. I sat there in the darkness, cane gripped in my hand, waiting for the serpent, the deadliest in the land. When the whistle pierced the silence, the adder turned to strike. I lashed it hard, it turned on Roiler, paid the final price.
Violence does, in truth, recoil upon the violent man. Justice served by his own wicked hand. Whistle in the darkness,
death is coming slow,
slithering in silence,
nowhere safe to go.
Whistle in the darkness,
death is coming slow.
Speckled Bangle is crawling,
time is running low.
Some kill with guns, some kill with knives. He killed with terror in the dead of night. But Sherlock Holmes was waiting, and the devil met his match that night. Whistle in the darkness, death is coming slow. But
I was in the shadows,
stealing the show. Whistle in the darkness,
death is coming slow. The Speckled Bangle has fallen.
Case closed, let it go. The case is closed. The whistle is fallen silent. Watson, light the lamp.
Silver Blaze, the greatest racehorse in England, disappears. A man lies dead with his head smashed in, and yet Scotland Yard remains utterly baffled. How predictable. On the moor where the fog lays thick, silver blaze vanished, left no trace, no trick. Trainer found dead with his skull caved in, while the whole of England mourns their missing king. They searched the stables, they searched the heath, but I arrived and saw what lay beneath. A knife, a candle, a lame sheep in the field. Every detail matters, watch me make them yield. While Lestrade fumbles, lost in the mist, I simply observe what the evidence insists. I see what others fail to see. The truth is staring right at me. I see what others fail to see. While they chase shadows, I hold the key. Why was the dog silent on that fateful night? No bark, no growl, no sign of any fight. That single fact revealed the killer's name. The stranger theory went up in flames. The opium in the stable boy's meal, the knife used for surgery, not to kill. Fitzroy Simpson? No, he was just a pawn. The real culprit wore the stable's uniform. They looked for strangers, they looked for crooks. I looked for logic in the way the dog never looked. I see what others fail to see. The truth is staring right at me. I see what others fail to see. While they chase shadows, I hold the key. The horse was disguised, painted to deceive, hidden on the moor where no one would believe. But I found Silver Blaze, healthy and sound, and solved the murder with hardly a sound. So let this be a lesson to detectives far and wide. The smallest detail can turn the tide, while others hunt for what they expect to find. I see what others fail to see, and leave them far behind. The case is elementary. Silver Blaze will run again, and the dog, as I predicted, did nothing in the nighttime. The Red-Headed League. A most peculiar advertisement. £4 a week to copy the Encyclopedia Britannica. Watson, even you must admit this smells rather fishy. Davis Wilson, pawnbroker, ginger as fire, walks into 221B looking quite dire. Tells me a tale so absurd and so grand, a league for red-headed men across the land. £4 a week just to sit there and write, copying books from morning till night, while his assistant Vincent Spode, an odd little chap, had ears pierced and trousers rolled up like a chap. Something's not right, the pieces don't fit. This league is too perfect, too good to be legit. Red hair, red herring, red alert. Something wicked's hiding under that shirt. Red hair, red herring, red alert. They're digging a tunnel while he copies dirt. I watched the assistant with his knees on the ground. Dirty trousers, chemical burns, clues all around. While Wilson copied A to B day after day, a criminal genius was leading him astray. John Clay, royal blood mixed with criminal mind, the greatest thief of his generation refined. They dug through the cellar, straight to the bank, while Wilson sat copying, completely outranked. They paid him to stay busy, paid him to stay gone, but Sherlock Holmes was already several steps on. Red hair, red herring, red alert. Something wicked's hiding under that shirt. Red hair, red herring, red alert. They're digging a tunnel while he copies dirt. The encyclopedia was merely distraction, a beautiful ruse, a masterful action. But no criminal scheme can escape my gaze. I see through the ginger and the criminal haze. Quite literally so. Clay in the tunnel with nowhere to go. Another case closed with elegant ease, while Scotland Yard arrives late to the scene. The Red-Headed League has been officially dissolved. The tunnel is blocked. Mr. Jabez Wilson may return to his pawnbroker shop in peace, though I suspect his hair will never be quite the same again.
The Baskerville Curse. A giant hound with eyes like burning coals. Sir Charles dead from sheer terror. Now young Sir Henry has returned to claim his inheritance. Watson, the more awaits. Back to Devonshire, the fog lays thick and cold. Ancient family curse, centuries old. A spectral hound with jaws of death and fire, hunting the Baskervilles, feeding their desire. Sir Charles died screaming on the yew tree walk, face twisted in horror, too afraid to talk. Footprints of a gigantic hound were found, but science tells me there's something more profound. Legends say the devil walks these lands, but I don't believe in ghosts, I believe in hands. Something wicked this way comes, through the fog and beating drums. Something wicked this way comes, stalking prey with glowing eyes and hungry gums. Stapleton the naturalist with his innocent face, hiding deadly secrets in his quiet place. A moth he chased was never just a moth, but a clue that led me straight to the truth I saw. The hound was real but bred for pure terror, painted with phosphorus to glow with horror. Trained to hunt the Baskerville bloodline down, a scientific monster, not some hellish hound. They use fear as a weapon, sharp as any blade, but Sherlock Holmes was never one to be afraid. Something wicked this way comes, through the fog and beating drums. Something wicked this way comes, stalking prey with glowing eyes and hungry gums. With my pistol drawn, waiting for the beast beneath the red dawn. When the creature charged with demonic speed, I put 3 bullets in its chest. Watch the demon bleed. The curse is broken, the monster lies dead. Stapleton drowned in the grimp and mire instead. Another case solved with logic and nerve. The hound of the Baskervilles got what it deserved. The Baskerville family may finally sleep in peace. There was no supernatural curse, only human greed, wearing the skin of a beast. A priceless blue carbuncle stolen on Christmas Eve. No signs of forced entry, no obvious suspects. Just one very suspicious goose. Yeah. Yeah. Christmas Eve, a fortune disappears without a sound. No broken locks, no struggle, no one around. The Countess is frantic, the police have no clue, but something about this case smells too good to be true. A single goose was sold that night at the market stall, one bird among many, nothing special at all. Yet the owner swears it's important somehow, so I start digging, I'll figure it out. They search the rooms, they search the drawers, but I'm looking somewhere no one thought before. One goose, one gem, one hell of a crime. A fortune was hiding at Christmas time. One goose, one gem, one hell of a crime. Sherlock Holmes on the case, it's feeding time. It's feeding time. The bird changed hands from the market to the plate, while the real thief sat nervous, hoping it's not too late. I tracked every feather, followed every lead, till the truth was staring right at me. He thought it was brilliant, thought it was slick, hid the biggest prize inside a simple trick. The perfect hiding spot no one would suspect, until Christmas dinner became the biggest regret. He hid it so deep, thought no one would see, but I see what others miss, that's the key. One goose, one gem, one hell of a crime. A fortune was hiding at Christmas time. One goose, one gem, one hell of a crime. Sherlock Holmes on the case, it's It's feeding time. No blood, no murder, just pure greed in a bird. The cleverest little crime I've ever heard. The countess gets a jewel, the thief gets his cell, and Christmas dinner just became a cautionary tale. One goose, one gem, one hell of a crime. A fortune was hiding at Christmas time. One goose, one gem, one hell of a crime. Even the best hiding spot couldn't win this time. The case is closed. The goose is cooked. The carbuncle recovered. Moral of the story: never hide stolen goods inside your Christmas dinner. A quiet cottage in Cornwall. Two people driven mad. One woman dead from pure terror. The cause? Not poison, not disease. Something far more sinister. Cornwall coast, the air thick with fear. A brother and sister, both lost in the clear. One sister dead with a face frozen in fright. The brother gone mad, screaming into the night. No wound on the body, no poison detected. Yet something evil had clearly infected. They called it the devil's foot, a root from the east. A powder so deadly it destroys mind and beast.
One breath of the smoke, one inhale too deep. Insanity crumbles while the demons creep. The devil's foot is walking,
Spreading through the night, turning fear into madness under pale moonlight.
the devil's foot is walking.
Silent as a ghost, one breath of that powder and you'll lose what matters most. I was there recovering, meant to rest my mind, but evil has a way of finding those inclined. The doctor swore it was natural, some tropical disease, but I saw the burn marks on the carpet with these. Someone burned the root in the bedroom that night, filled the air with terror, pure demonic delight. A jealous rival, a heart full of hate, tried to drive them both insane before it was too late.
He played with fire from the darkest of lands, but I was watching closely with a steady hand.
The devil's foot is walking, spreading through the night, turning fear into madness under pale moonlight.
The devil's foot is walking,
Silent as a ghost, one breath of that powder and you'll lose what matters most. I burned the root myself to test its awful power. Felt my mind begin to crack within the hour. Watson dragged me out before I lost control, but now I understand the terror in their soul. But I stopped its stride. Justice served logic on the Cornish tide.
The devil's foot was walking.
I sent it back to hell. Sherlock Holmes still stands where even devils fell.
The case is closed. The devil's foot will claim no more victims. Some knowledge, Watson, is best left buried.
Really, Watson, what would I do without you? Yeah, you arrived with a limp and a pension so small, looking for lodgings and nothing at all. I was cold, calculation of mind without rest. You were steady courage wrapped in a medical vest, while I chase the devil through logic and smoke. You're the one who reminds me that I'm only a bloke. You patch up my wounds when the bullets fly past, and still find the time to complain about the mess that I make. I drive you half mad with my methods and ways, yet you still grab your revolver when danger displays. Watson, my dear fellow, where would I be? Chasing shadows alone, with no one watching me. Oh, Watson, my dear fellow, steady as stone. hero, all noble and grand, while I'm barely human, just wires and command. You follow me into danger through fog, thick as sin. Never asked for much credit, just wanted to win. When I fake my death and leave you in the rain, you mourn like a brother, then welcome me back again. I mock your stories, call them sensational trash, but deep down I know you're the better half. I solve the cases, I unravel the thread, but you make sure I don't end up dead. Watson, my dear fellow, where would I be? Chasing shadows alone, with no one watching me. Oh, Watson, my dear fellow, steady as stone, the only man I trust when I'm not on my own. You're not the sharpest mind inside this room, but you're the bravest heart I've ever known. In a world full of villains and brilliant foes, you're the one constant pulling me through. Watson, my dear fellow, this much is true: the greatest deduction I ever drew was choosing you. Truly, Watson, you are the best and wisest man I have ever known.
Professor James Moriarty, the so-called Napoleon of crime. How adorably self-important.
You call yourself a genius, sit behind your little web, while I'm out here pulling threads till your whole empire's dead. Mathematical mind, please, you're barely intermediate. I solve in seconds what takes your whole syndicate a week to even see it. You hide in the shadows and pawns to do your dirt, too scared to face me, so you move pieces like a flirt. I stood at Reichenbach, looked you dead in the eyes. You charged like a bull and still got outclassed by this guy.
You built an empire of fear, of vice and of sin, but one man with a magnifying glass brought it all crashing in.
Napoleon of nothing, emperor of dust. Thought you were the final boss, but you're barely a boss. Napoleon of nothing, king with a glass crown. I ended your reign,
and I didn't even break a sweat coming down.
You orchestrated crime like a conductor so grand, but I conducted your downfall with the wave of my hand. Every scheme, every plot, every dirty little plan, I saw it all coming like a child's open book, man. You wanted a rival, congratulations, you got one, but you picked the wrong mind and now your legacy's rotten. I threw you off that cliff and watched the water swallow the so-called greatest mind, reduced to a hollow.
You lived for the game, but you played it too slow. I was always 10 moves ahead.
Didn't you know? Napoleon of nothing, emperor of dust. Thought you were the final boss, but you're barely a boss. Napoleon of nothing, king with a glass crown. I ended your reign,
and London still spins round. Who ever came close, but close isn't enough when you're facing a ghost. I am the mind you could never defeat. Rest in the falls, Professor, your defeat was sweet.
The Napoleon of crime is dead. Long live the only mind that ever truly mattered.
Checkmate, Professor. Elementary.